Welcome back to Spentaneous, my good people, and my god. I've been having a hard time trying to figure out what it is to do, because in this situation, we sacrifice Chloe and everybody dies, or everybody dies and we save Chloe, but who's to say we still don't die in the tornado? And I know that Chloe, there's a good chance she's gonna be really unhappy with the decision that we make if we go to save her. But if it was the other way around, Chloe would save us. Instead, she would say, screw Arcadia Bay, and she'd save us and say, no, we're gonna find a way to make everything right. We're gonna find a way to save everyone else as well. I think we're at the point of the game, I don't think that's an option to save everybody else after. It's either we're sacrificing Arcadia Bay or Chloe. And when I walked away from the game at the end of last recording, I thought for sure I was gonna go with Arcadia Bay for my decision. I thought for sure that was gonna be the best option. And when I say, best isn't the right word for it. It was gonna be the option that I felt best about. That's how it's properly worded. It's because it's also what Chloe would want us to do, but I don't know anymore. I don't know. And it's not something I can just flip a coin over, because then it takes away the meaning behind it. I feel like I'm leaning towards sacrificing Arcadia Bay just because I know in my heart that Chloe would sacrifice Arcadia Bay for us, no matter how much we struggled and fought against her. But if we sacrifice Arcadia Bay, everyone's gonna die in this tornado. It's massive. God, I wish I'd thought about this before and said, comment below, and then you guys could have helped make the decision. Why didn't I do that? That would have been, Please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that bell icon.
Yo, turn it off, turn it off!
Okay. Chloe, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Max, it's time. Chloe, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this. I know, Max, but we have to. We have to save everybody, okay?
We will.
And you'll make those fuckers pay for what they did to Rachel.
Oh my god.
Being together this week, it was the best farewell gift.
We've only seen each other for a week, but it feels like we've been playing for years.
You're my hero, Max. Oh, Chloe, I'm gonna miss you so much. I'll always love you. Now get out of here, please. Do it before I freak.
We're never gonna forget
Max
about
Caulfield, don't you forget about me.
I don't feel like we made the right decision, but I don't think the other decision's the right decision either. There's no good decision here. Alright, Max. Oh my god. Oh. This is no. This is where Chloe dies. I'm so sorry, Chloe. Yeah, here it comes.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
Oh my god.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got
She's
hella
gotta live
cash.
through it again.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
There it is. Max, I'm so sorry. Max, I'm so sorry. My God. There was no good decision for the end of this game.
So I walked into the haze, and a million dirty
The worst part, everything that we did, this entire game started with us trying to stop this moment from happening. This was the moment we wanted not to happen.
black rocks and shoreline
And it's what did.
still dead summer I cannot bear. And I wipe the sand from my
It's nice to know that they were arrested.
the horror, the place that you'd want.
Oh my God.
Leave the horror here. Forget the horror here. Forget the horror here. Leave it all down here. It's
I don't like what we did. I don't like this decision at all. There's so much stuff that happened. So much growth between Max and Chloe, and it's just gone.
future us and future dust.
It was only a week, but it felt like a lifetime. But there's no storm. Arcadia Bay still stands. There's so many people that are alive now. Just... I don't know. I don't know.
I'll find you in the sand. Wipe you clean
Don't know.
dirty hands.
She's got the dough on her necklace. It's a nice little touch. I really think the dough was Rachel. I think Rachel was there helping us till the very end. It's still incredible to think that the moments that we thought we were just randomly getting sucked into some sort of weird vision or anything could have been another Max rewriting time, coming back in and kicking us out of our body, and that's what sent us to those visions. And I guess the principal never was in on anything. So I don't know what. Maybe the principal suspected what was going on, and that's why we saw that scene with him over with the two of them at the car. Oh, no. No. So we can't go back, can we? No, we can't go back. Damn it. I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm sorry, Max. Oh, Kate. This is so terrible. I don't even have any... I'm sorry, I don't have any words for what's going on right now. It's just... It's nice that he came. Because I know he cared. And the butterfly. I think that's the end of Life is Strange. Wow. What an incredible game. When I first heard about the game, I'd heard about it from a few different friends that had played it, and I thought it was okay. I thought it was pretty cool. And I'd heard a lot of different things about awards that it had won, and that it was a powerful and an emotional game. And I believed them, but I never fully understood to what degree that this game was. I mean, there were so many moments within the game that just touched on topics and ideas that are just powerful and dramatic, and they delivered them in a way where, yes, there were moments where my gut clenched and I felt disgusted, and there were moments that I wanted to stop playing the game, but it was also presented and done in a way that I don't know, I couldn't stop because I knew things could get better. We had things that we could do to change the parts of the story. We could change people's lives. We could help make lives better. And it just, God, and the way that it took I think early on I started to think about, and I think I brought it up in the first couple episodes, that there were the power of this game is all on the choice and the options that you get to make, but at the same time, it's the ability to go back and choose the different options takes away the power, because there was a long period of time that I felt it didn't matter what we did, because if I didn't like it, I could go back and choose a different option. So there was a period of time where I thought to myself, well, I'm gonna make it more meaningful for me, and I'm not gonna go back and choose different options. And that kind of felt like it brought a bit of power back into the game, and the meaning and the consequences of the decisions. But then that first moment when Kate was about to jump, and it took away the ability to go back in time, and we had to make the decisions then and there, and we couldn't go back. That was incredible. And the few moments that it had it in there, it took, at first we felt this power in being able to make changes, like we could do anything. And then it's kind of like we started to get cocky, and we started to think, it doesn't matter what we decide, we can go back and change it. And then when those moments happen, especially the one, like the first one with Kate, was the most impactful, when I realized I couldn't go back and change what I was doing, and I had to make the decisions then and there. It was a feeling of hopelessness, and it was so great, and it especially in the game, because that's exactly how Kate was feeling. You know, it's exactly how Max was feeling at that moment, and to have us feel that way as well, it was powerful. And then there's just, God, some of the things too in the game, like when we found Rachel's body, God, that hit hard. There was a part of me this whole time that thought and hoped that we were gonna find Rachel, and that we were gonna make things better, because we had the power to go through time, we had the power to fix things, we had the power to make things better. But that was something that had already happened. It happened before we even made it to Arcadia. So there was nothing we could do about it. And so realizing that at that moment as well, it was just, wow. Wow. It makes me wonder if Life is Strange 2, or even the prequel to this, if it's going to be able to have the same kind of meaning and emotion that this game did. Because I think a lot of what made it so powerful was the fact that I didn't expect it coming. I had no idea. I hadn't seen anything about this game except for different words here and there about it, because it was always on my to-play list. It's always been something I wanted to... It's always been something I've wanted to do, but... I had no idea the ride that I was in here for, and... My God. And it's over, and I'm happy and I'm sad, because it was such... I mean, as terrible of an ending as it was, I really wanted everything to work out, but it was such a good ending, because it hit us with one last moment where Chloe, who we'd been fighting we'd been fighting to keep her alive this entire game. And then all of the lives that we'd interacted with, all the little things that we'd done along the way. We were basically told to make the decision of... we were basically told to remake the first decision from the beginning of the game. Wow. I never expected it to go that way. And the crazy theories, yeah, there's a lot of them. Wow. Now we get to see. Wow, see, and this is what's also so amazing, is you can see how torn people were about this. I honestly thought there was going to be a lot higher of a percentage for people to say, to sacrifice Arcadia Bay. But you can see just how well they put this game together, and how well they threw the... and just how well they made the whole world feel alive, to the point that people were willing to sacrifice Chloe. If the whole rest of the game, like if they didn't have this life and these other powerful characters that we started to love and care for, then we would have found Chloe to be an easy choice to save her and sacrifice Arcadia Bay. But Arcadia Bay is Don't Nod did an absolutely fantastic job. Absolutely fantastic. So I didn't know there would be a way to David, for most people, didn't kill Jefferson. Although when I say most people, it's a pretty even split, so it's hard to say. 40% didn't save the trucker, 37% didn't save Ethan, 35% didn't save Alyssa. I wonder if there were some people going through this game that didn't even know then that you could save them. It's understandable for the fisherman, because we have to go through the point with the fisherman to be able to make it to the next part of the game. But I mean, it was a very stressful moment. If you just started rushing through, you wouldn't have gotten to the point of saving the others. I thought for sure most people would help Joyce believe in David again. I wonder if a lot of people were still unhappy with David at that point. I mean, there's still parts of him I didn't like. By the end of the game, I felt thinking David was a decent person. He definitely had some rough ways of going about and doing things, but you could see through all of these mistakes and decisions that he made that he was doing all of them with the right intention behind it. And it's nice to see that most people kissed Warren after. Oh, I love that. Oh, and it gives us the chance now where we can go through and kind of revisit all of the moments. I can't just not play this game again though. There's so many different options, so many different ways things could turn out. I've got to go back and play it again and find out how things could be with different options. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start streaming Life is Strange. You'll see it down below here on a message of what day of the week that I'm gonna go back and do it. But there's just, God, I love this game too much to not go back and see all the different options and ways that this game could have turned out. I think what I would consider the best case scenario ending, at least at this point right now, is the ending that we have, where at the end of it, I can look back and say, minus the very last decision, that one I still don't know if I'm happy with, but I feel that we made all of the best options that we could have given the circumstances. But yeah, that's the end of Life is Strange. If there's a game that you want to see played, let me know in the comments down below. If there's some decisions that you aren't too happy that I made and you think there's a better outcome, let me know about those too, because I'm going to be looking forward to checking those out in my stream. And I will catch you next time on Spentaneous.